evening, everyone, and thanks for joining me this evening on Speak Your Mind with Larry Cox. Great to have you guys here tonight. I'm going to get to wishing people good evening and hello, and let me start off by who's in the chat. William Campbell, great to have you. Charlotte Geller, great to have you. Clayton Orwig, nice to have you in the building tonight. Mary Boysworth, great to be have you here, and Buca Russo. Great to be seeing you guys this evening. I was out of town uh, for since like Wednesday, Thursday. We just drove back in today. I got in late this evening. Decided to go on a little trip this week. We took our daughter over to Myrtle Beach to a campground over there that has a fall festival and a Halloween festivities every weekend. So we rode over there to give her a little bit of a break on fall break. Joy Powers, welcome to the show, Joy. Thanks for joining us here this evening. But yeah, I mean, it was a nice adventure we went on over there. Campground's really nice. They have a stage on the beach, and they have these teenagers, and they performed this really nice musical show, and it was really good. We did that. We took her trick or treating at the different campsites that participated yesterday. So she had a fantastic time, and of course, she loves going swimming. So we did that, and like I said, it was a great little weekend trip for us. Like I said, we went over. We left out here early Thursday and came back today. Just a short little trip. We took our camper over and did a little beach camping. So can't go wrong with that. Cheryl Moulton, welcome to the show tonight. Thanks for joining us. As always, Cheryl's one of our regulars. Nice to have her here. So yeah, that was what I was up to this week, doing a little bit of getting away for the fall break. Since I can, the kids were on break. I had no Board of Education meeting, so uh, quick little beach trip with the camper, and it was a good time. Can't complain. Really good time. So, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? So we're gonna change it up a little, like we did last week, and let you guys lead the format. We're gonna let you lead the chat. So Ben and Cheryl, thanks for joining me tonight. You guys are always uh, loyal guests, loyal supporters of the show. Great to have you guys here. Always great to have you guys here. So yeah, telling everybody went on a little trip, had a great time. So Mary, you were up in Helen yesterday, and the place was packed. I bet it was. I bet it was packed up in Helen. I've been up there for the fall festivities before, and it is, you're right, slammed up there fall time in Helen, Georgia. So, yeah, interesting. Good times, right? Good times. We have this week coming up. Like I said, you guys, we have board meetings coming up this week. So, Thursday, 6 p.m. Hope to see you there. Come out, come listen to what's going on, see what we are planning on doing. Mary Boythorst was beautiful weather. The BOC is mixing it up with different times for their meetings. Charlotte, I saw that. I saw where they posted that where they switched their meeting and such at 4:30, I believe. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, the 21st. The 21st, next Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. That is correct. I'm hoping, is it? Kappa Coffee House, Tuesday, October the 14th. Yep. My friend JB sent me that, and I plan on sharing that on my Facebook and such here this week, because JB sent that out, and I'll probably do a little share and put that out tomorrow. Let people know that's happening this coming Tuesday. So that'll be for the city elections. That'll be some good debate, good talk. See what's going on with that. And 9 on October the 28th. I guess you're referring to the Board of Commissioner meeting at 9 on October the 28th. So, yep, I think so. What else have we got going on, guys? You guys lead the chat. I think we got some meetings coming up. We talked about that. What else do we have going on? What is my priority at this point, or what are you referring to, Kelly, on the board? George Kellichek says he'll be listening in from Washington, D.C., that he'll be back Tuesday to attend the city council candidate meeting at 6 p.m. at J.P. Carr. Voices for Rockdale in the house. Yes. Well, Kelly, I think what I want to focus on is improving test scores. Improving those standards. What we're doing, I think we're headed in the right direction with some changes that have been made, and some policies and some programs that have been put in place. Now I think we need to give it this year to see how those things work and what goes on with it. And I think we'll know some this year with some of the preliminary results as these programs kick in and the changes that were made happen. So, I'm hoping, early spring we'll have an indicator of what's going on, so that we can make sure that we are going in the right direction to increase these scores and with the standards in Rockdale County. We had 2 schools that were on that list that folks were able to get those Promise scholarships. To be honest with you, I would love to get those schools off of that list and have no schools in Rockdale County that qualify for the Promise scholarship. So that's what I'm hoping that we can do. Stacy Bonner Lewis, I believe early voting begins this week for Commissioner of Public Utilities. So I believe you're right, Stacy, and the early voting, they will also start for the municipal elections, the city elections. So that early voting will be for the Public Service Commission and for our municipal elections here in Rockdale, we have one municipality, so it will be the city of Conyers mayor race and the city council positions. So that's what I think we got going on. So yeah, those are important races. Everybody needs to do the research, look at those, see what we want to do, see about how we want to move forward with those public service commissioners, and moving forward with the city elections here in Conyers. I'm very interested to see how all this pans out in the city this year. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting times. I think it's going to be an interesting election, and we'll see how that flows this year. With that city election, I think that as we look at what happens with the city this year, it could be an indicator of how strong candidates are countywide and such. We're going to have some people challenge some statewide officials this year. We know we have Donald Ferguson challenging Senator Anderson. So William is teaching to the test. I believe teaching kids how to read and write is probably the best method. if they can read and write, then they can actually probably be taught to uh, study for the test. So if you have inadequate reading skills, it's very difficult to teach you to uh, study for the test if you can't read. So my thought process is we need to improve reading scores and math scores, and if we do that, those test score improvements will follow. If we improve in the basics, the test scores improve. That's the reality of education. I was at a meeting this week, and there was a gentleman running for state school superintendent. Um, he, I'm going to have him on the show. I'm going to wait to announce his name and stuff here in a little bit. But yeah, he wants to come on the show and talk to us about his platform and what he's wanting to do uh, uh, for the state of Georgia for state school superintendent, and he's interesting little platform. And I don't want to give any of it away because it's a very unusual platform for a conservative. So what I'll get him scheduled, and then we'll announce who he is and everything, and we'll do a little promotion of it and everything because interesting candidate. I liked what he said. Uh, it was a interesting little talk that Sorry, guys, if you were watching, we uh, we lost power for a little bit here, and it just came back on and got everything rebooted. So that had nothing to do with the internet. It was a little bit of a 15-20 second power outage. But when you lose power, you lose everything. So that happens, right? Yep. Uh, so Charlotte wants to know who's going to the budget meeting on the 21st at 6. I'm good. Yeah, we just lost power for about 15 or 20 seconds. And then, who knows? Somebody might hit a pole somewhere or something happened. But yeah, we're good. Power, that 15-20 second little outage. And then, you know, uh, no backup generator. No. I do have a generator, but not. I have to actually hook it up and all that. So, but I don't have one hooked up automatically to kick in. But I do have a generator. But no, it happens, right? Lost power. And Clayton said historically the BOC has scheduled and shifted meetings around the last quarter of the year. I do recall that also too, Clayton. They do that. They do shift the meetings around a little bit. Hey, thank you guys for hanging around when the show went dead. You guys you guys hung around. That's some dedication. Sure enough is. But yeah, I think that the BOC and what's going on there, I think that's all interesting. I mean, guys, we can't agree with everything that anybody's doing. Don't agree with everything I'm doing on the Board of Education, but I do think this board is doing a far better job than the last board we had. I do believe that. I do believe that I believe that this board's heart's in the right place. I believe they are trying, and I commend them and I support them, and I think they are doing the right things. They're trying to, but we can still get onto them, right? We can still say, hey, we don't like this, don't like that. Cheryl, the student pouch thing. Yep, they are actually. They did a little survey. I think I mentioned it last week. A little survey, and it came back that the students themselves found that they were productive. That not having them, they don't like it. Now the kids don't like not having their phones, but they themselves admitted not having the phones has made them more productive. So that's interesting. You get that information from them. They don't like not having them, but they do admit that they're more productive and they are less distracted. And thus the distraction-free name on the legislation, right? Distraction-free classroom. But yeah, that's interesting and everything. You guys may know my throat. I get that hoarseness going on right now. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to probably beg off tonight because I am struggling to continue to talk and I do not want to lose my voice. I had a big week this week. So if you guys don't mind, I think I like to go ahead and get off and try to get my voice healed up a little bit, so that I can do a lot of things I have to do this week and do a lot of things I have to do this week and prepare to have a good show next Sunday. For